Hey folks, I'm here in the sanctuary and I'm making a few adjustments. We met as a board last night and we reviewed the current health department restrictions. And just so you know what they actually, for houses of worship, have removed distancing restrictions 100%. So I'm taking down some of the distancing ropes that were here in our sanctuary, right? They also said about masks, actually, that if you are fully vaccinated, that's 2 weeks after your last shot, you're not required to wear masks anymore. But they also said that a business like our church actually gets to make their own decisions about all of that. So here's what we're going to do. Starting this Sunday, we're removing the restrictions in terms of the distancing. So right now it's like every other pew. We're going to remove that in 3 out of the 4 sections in our sanctuary. And if you come to the 8 o'clock service, well, you know, those are movable chairs down there. So you know what, if you want to invite someone to sit near you, you just grab a chair and you can pull it out over. We have no more of those restrictions for us. Now, as far as masks are concerned, well, Health Department has also said we kind of have to use an honor system, right? For that as well, and so I think that's what we're going to do too. That it says if you're fully vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. But I got to tell you, there's not going to be a checkpoint here where you come in and someone's going to ask you that. It's going to be the honor system, and you know, as Christians, I expect that we're going to be the most honest people in our society. See, I want us to end this the same way we began it. Now, we were following the guidelines, but that wasn't our ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is, how do we love one another? How do we care for each other? And you know what? Jesus said, love one another as I have loved you. I know that's a tall order, right? But that's what we were going to function on. So our pandemic verse came from Philippians chapter 2, verse 3. In humility, consider others more important than yourself. It's very hard to do in a very selfish society. But as Christians, as followers of Jesus, that's what we do. That's how we began this. And listen, I think that's the way we need to finish this, so that we can faithfully follow Jesus in this. Now, how do we do that? Well, the first thing is this. You know what? We're going to recognize in humility, I don't know what I don't know. In other words, I don't know if someone's vaccinated or not. I'm not going to ask. But here's what I do know. I do know that there are some folks in our church who are not vaccinated, and they have very legitimate health concerns and reasons for all of that. I know that because they've shared that with me. So in humility, I'm just going to understand. I don't know everyone's story. I don't need to know. It's none of my business. That's up to them. Okay? The other thing is, we've kept a section in each upstairs and downstairs. We've kept a section where it's still distanced. So here's the thing. If you want to come and wear a mask, because I know, man, this happens so quickly. And I don't know your family situation. I don't know who you're taking care of. I don't know who you. If you want to come and wear a mask, please come and wear a mask. And there will be no judgment about that. All right? I'm not going to ask you or anything. I'm going to assume you've got your own very good reasons for that. So come, wear a mask. If you still want to sit and make sure you're a little bit distanced from people, you know what? We're still going to have that option for you to come as well. No judgment. No judgment at all. But here's how we're really going to love each other in this. I'm still going to bring my mask, okay? And here's the reason why. If you're wearing a mask, guess what? I'm going to meet you right where you're at. Because that's kind of what Jesus did with people. He met them where they're at. And what I mean by that is, I'm going to assume you got a very good reason for that. So if I want to go and talk to you, I'm going to put my mask on and go and talk to you. I'm not going to ask you. I'm not going to put you on the spot. Do you care if I wear a mask? No. I'm going to assume. If you're wearing a mask and I need to talk to you, or I want to talk to you, I'm going to put mine on and go to you. I'm just going to respect the fact that you're wearing a mask and I'm going to meet you there. Because I love you. And that's how we're going to show each other that you're more important than everybody else. You're more important than my opinion about all of this stuff. So bring your masks. No one's going to ask you any questions, but love one another by just meeting people where they're at and respecting where they're at and all that. That's how we get to love one another. That's how we want to finish this, to be like Jesus. All right? So hopefully we'll see you on Sunday.